Rob Fisher and the new stand-in passenger, Paul Hutchinson. Trevor Crone unable to compete. They had an almighty coming together at Brands Hatch last week with Darren and Sean Dixon, and the outfit was almost written off. Mick Boddice, Dave Wells, and Derek Brindley, Nick Roche complete the front row. Sidecars all away. Number 27 dragging off to a very slow start. Jim Norbury and Norman Elcock, but they get away. They're at the tail end of the bunch. The distinctive colouring of Eddie Wright's outfit too. A very sluggish start for him. But the rest of them go. 20 laps the full distance. They're coming up now out of Gerrard's along Steb Strait towards the Lake Esses. And it's number 17 from Kidderminster. Mick Boddice leads. Dave Wells in the hot seat. So, on the Brand Bardsley Yamaha from Kidderminster, the 700cc machine, Mick Boddice, a name anyone who follows sidecar racing should know. The famous Boddice family. Bill was his father, Mick the son, through the S's at the end of lap 1. In second place, it's number 14, Rob Fisher, on a borrowed Baker outfit. He's got his own Suzuki motor in there, but the machine has been loaned by Sam Hamilton from Lockerbie, who should have been a competitor here himself, but very generously gave up the machine to Rob Fisher, who is in with a real chance of winning the title. That's a noble gesture, Steve.
Yeah, very much so, but it's also a brave move by Mr. Fisher to ride another outfit. He needs to be out there because of his championship position, but he actually has a broken right thumb as well, so he's struggling. You would think he's struggling, but he's flying on a borrowed machine. He's stuck his engine in it. It's a big 1200cc Suzuki engine. It has lots of bottom end run. It should suit this circuit quite well. You can hear it growling away there. But yeah, to ride with a broken thumb, that's a pretty mean feat.
They're really swarming all over the back of Mick Boddice's machine there in fourth place, number 6. That's Mark Reddington with Robert Parker. But 1, 2, 3, they go over the line, climbing all over the number 17 outfit as Derek Brindley pops out to have a look on the inside as they go into Gerrard's. So Rob Fisher, Paul Hutchinson in second place. In the lead, it's Mick Boddice, Dave Wells. In third place, it's Derek Brindley and Nick Roche from Bawtry up near Doncaster. The 1989 Formula 2 British champion is there in third place. Then it's Mark Reddington, Steve Parker, Vince Butler, Sean Buck, and the men who qualified on the second row in sixth place, the Holden-Threlfall combination. So the chicane again, through the chicane. I don't know, although it's a 700cc, I don't know how much longer Mick Boddice can hang on to this lead.
Well, Mick Boddice got a flyer of a start. He absolutely rocketed away from the start. And, Rob Fisher seems to have the edge on the slower parts of the course, where the big four-stroke has the torque and has the weight to put the power down on the track, but he seems to be losing out maybe on the faster corners like here we see at Gerrard's, where it is much heavier, and obviously the cornering speed is down, and on the top end on the straightaways, but he's making up the time on the slow corners at this moment.
Mick Boddice on the Brand Bardsley Yamaha from Kidderminster, using all the track. The sidecar wheel pops up as the passenger's head goes down through the Lake Esses, up towards the hairpin again. Shaw's Corner it's called, it's bottom gear, hard round, but the Paget's Yamaha of Derek Brindley is really there in third. They couldn't get any closer unless they were tied together. Fisher's just got to get past Mick Boddice if he's got any chance of keeping Derek Brindley behind him, because Brindley is doing everything he knows to get past. He's third in the championship on 30 points, Derek Brindley and Nick Roche. The second place men in the championship on 33 points, Vic Jefford and Peter Hill. But they're not on the leaderboard at the moment. They're not in the running. So the championship looks as though it's going to be between this man, number 14, Rob Fisher, in second place, and the man behind him, number 11, Derek Brindley. Again, we've seen action from these two, but normally the number 14 is a vivid yellow.
Yeah, really, but you watch Fisher around the hairpin, he really slides that machine around. You see the blue smoke off the back tyre as he smokes out the rear tyre. Again, number 11, Brindley tries to get out the inside, but he's got a terrific line through the hairpin there. He's sideways through there.
The leading bike, 700cc Yamaha. Brindley is out of the slipstream of the big Suzuki, but the big Suzuki knows it has to get through. It's looking hard now at Mick Boddice. So Mick Boddice from Kidderminster in Worcestershire with his passenger Dave Wells. Certainly has the speed down the back straight. Where he does seem to suffer, Steve, correct me if I'm wrong, but looking through, it's not as good as the Tina.
No, it is a big 4-cylinder 700cc two-stroke Yamaha engine. Very, very powerful, producing something in the region of 130, 140 brake horsepower, and sticking it through that big fat tyre. But I just clung over Rob Fisher. He got a terrific way through that hairpin. He's going to lose out here, yes. And Brindley's gone through. Brindley's nipped up the inside there.
Well, I always seem to hand to you, Steve, at the good bits. And there, a great overtaking move there by Derek Brindley, up to second. So Brindley now up to second. Rob Fisher can see his 10 points evaporating now. He was on, hopefully, for 10, but he is on a borrowed machine and certainly doesn't want to do anything silly with it. They cost an awful lot of money. If you bend a borrowed bike, presumably, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, you end up owning it at the end of the meeting, I think. But he also has a broken thumb, as we spoke about earlier, so he may be just out there to get as best position as he can. There's no point in crashing out and getting no points at all. But he's having a great ride at this moment.
This was really close there, as through to the front goes Brindley. So the Paget Yamaha in the hands of Derek Brindley and Nick Roche. Nick Roche was the man who stood in at the TT this year with Dave Saville to 2 wins. Nick Roche, a highly experienced, highly competent and a very, very brave passenger indeed. Nick Roche, number 11, he's there. He's in the lead, passengering the flying outfit of Derek Brindley. In second place now, it's still number 17, Mick Boddice with Dave Wells. Some distance behind now, Rob Fisher could be settling for third. The sidecars too go to Donington at the end of September for the final round. A machine having expired by the side of the track there in a big cloud of smoke, but the race goes on.
It just goes to show how the agility comes into this racing, because at the moment we have a 500cc engine machine in front. I was about to say, yes, we still do have a 700cc in second place and a 1000cc in third place, so it's all really about what's an agile machine to throw around these corners, and the lighter it is, the better you can brake and the later you can brake.
The battle between second and third is allowing Derek Brindley to get away, and up into second now, squeezing every ounce of power out of the big 1100 Suzuki goes Rob Fisher. So Rob Fisher now into second with a clear track ahead of him, with the exception of Derek Brindley, who has something like 100 metres as they go down the back straight. Brindley now is approaching the S's. Derek Brindley, number 11, just 21 years of age, a computer programmer. What a brilliant ride for him. Of course, brother Barry, the more experienced of the family, the back end sliding round, just throwing caution to the wind, but masterful control.
Yeah, I think he was showing off there. That was terrific. It really looked good. He went in there real hot, very fast, got the power on. The thing is, if you can get the wheel spinning, you don't have to use the clutch, and that can save having clutch problems, because if you're trying to slip the clutch and you've got 140 horsepower that's going through it, can burn the clutch out. So the answer is to get the rear wheel spinning and use that as a clutch.
Yellow flag being shown around the circuit because 1 or 2 retirements we do have parked up on the grass. That means that Brindley has to exercise just a little bit of caution as he forces relentlessly on his way through the S's. Derek Brindley, Nick Roche coming into sight now and back in front. So back in front of Fisher has gone Mick Boddice. So Mick Boddice is not having any of it. He's not letting the big Suzuki fly past as Derek Brindley wheel spins out of the hairpin, throws it in sideways, scrubs off the speed, puts the power on, and back again goes Fisher. So Fisher and Boddice, Boddice and Fisher, which one is it? They come out now towards the Devil's Elbow. The sidecar passenger throws his weight left, lets the back wheel just power it round, and the length of the straight is about the lead that Brindley has as he